In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a pivot table in Power BI. Let's get started by opening Power BI Desktop on your computer. Once it's open, navigate to one of your existing reports that already has data loaded. If you're starting from scratch, just make sure your dataset includes a date field for month, a product field, and a numeric sales field, because those are the pieces we'll use to build the pivot style view. On the right side of the screen, look for the visualizations pane. This is where you choose what kind of visual to add. We're going to use the matrix visual, which is Power BI's version of a pivot table. Click the matrix icon to place it on your canvas. You'll see an empty matrix appear, ready for fields. Next, we'll add the fields. In the fields pane, drag month into the rows well. This will create a row for each month in your data. If your month is a full date, you may see a hierarchy. Choose the month level so it doesn't group by year and quarter unless you want it to. Now drag product into the columns well. This will create a column for each product. Finally, drag sales into the values well. Power BI will automatically aggregate it, usually as a sum, to give you the total sales for each month and product combination. If you need a different aggregation, you can use the drop down next to the field in the values area to switch to average, count, or another summary. At this point, you've got the basic pivot layout, months down the side, products across the top, and sales numbers filling the grid. You can resize columns, sort by clicking a header, and hover to check tooltips for exact values. Now let's format it to look and feel like a polished pivot table. First, click to select the matrix visual, then go to the Format panel, which is the paint roller icon. Under Subtotals, decide whether you want subtotals for rows, columns, or both, and toggle them on or off. Use grand totals to control the overall totals for the entire matrix. For row headers, you can adjust text size, font weight, and indentation to make the structure clear. Enabling word wrap can help with longer labels. For column headers, match the styling so your columns are easy to scan, and consider turning on auto size width if your product names vary. Finally, open grid lines to define how the table cells look. Adjust color, style, and thickness to improve readability without making it too busy. And that's it. You now have a clean pivot table style matrix in Power BI that summarizes your sales by month and product with professional formatting and clear totals.